Okay, I met Kim in early 1985. She was Kim Taylor then. I was a uni student studying engineering and...
Scott?
Oh, Dad, I'm trying to get some sleep.
Where's Scott?
Didn't he go downstairs just before?
No, he didn't.
And we had a function at the Erinsborough. I mean, I was single at the time and your mum was on a break from her boyfriend.
Bradley Satchwell.
I mean, I believe that your mum was a uni student as well. Anyway, we spent a night in one of the rooms there. I had no idea that your mum was in Scott's year at school as well. Only just made the connection when they began dating.
Did Scott know you two had been together?
No, nobody knew. Not Scott, nor Bradley, or her mum, or stepfather Neil. Look, we realised that we'd made a mistake, and so we just pretended the whole night didn't happen.
Which Paul found quite easy.
Come in.
What's this?
Tell him, Kim.
Butt out of my life, Brad. I'm not selling the baby.
You told them about it?
Yeah.
So she's got two witnesses. Nothing would make me happier than to see you in the slammer, mate. So just leave her alone.
We'll see about that.
Yeah? I mean it. You so much as look at her again and I'll have you up on every charge from carnal knowledge to this baby racket.
Hey, hold on. She's not giving you some bull about it being my kid, is she?
You can explain all of that in court. And that's exactly where you'll end up if you so much as look at her again. Now get out. I said get out.
Thanks.
Well, it's up to you now, Kim. If he comes near you again, just go straight to the police and tell them everything.
What are they going to do to me? Look at the mess I'm in.
I tried to get her to talk to her parents.
They just wouldn't understand. Oh, Scott, you saw the way my mother carried on just because I went out with you.
You've got to get some advice from someone. Will you go along with any arrangements I make?
No.
Oh, make up your mind. Either you will or you won't. You can't go yelling to Scott every time things get worse, Kim.
Okay. I'll go along with anything you suggest.
Good. I'll make an appointment.
What for?
For some counselling. God knows you need it.
After that, I ran away from home.
This pretty young girl is Kim Taylor.
Look, I had no idea that she was pregnant at the time.
I realised when I was on the streets, but I didn't know it was twins.
In Melbourne, they make for St Kilda. In Sydney, it's the Cross. Last year alone, more than 25,000 children and teenagers either ran away or were kicked out of their homes. This pretty young girl is Kim Taylor. Now, Kim wasn't kicked out. She ran away. And her mother is determined that Kim won't end up as just another statistic.
I'm determined to find my daughter. She left home because of a silly misunderstanding. I'll spend every day and night searching until I find her to tell her how much we love her and want her home. I'll not have become one of those pathetic creatures society has chosen to ignore for too long.
What sort of a girl is Kim?
She's a sweet girl. An innocent girl.
I understand a young boy's involved.
Yes. He followed Kim. Perhaps they planned it together, I don't know, but what I do know is that they have no money and nowhere to go. They probably think it's romantic, but so did those other 25,000 children once.
Why is she being so hypocritical?
Who cares? As long as she gets the press to help. 25,000 kids, that's incredible.
Yeah, but Scott's got no reason in the world to end up in one of those squats.
Kim's reason enough.
What's a squat?
Old empty houses where many of them live.
Oh.
I'll say this for Marcia Taylor, she's getting some publicity. Seems that nobody cares at all about runaway kids these days.
I remember years ago when your Uncle Jack was about 10, and he ran away. And the police closed down the bank to help in the search.
Where'd they find him?
Hiding under the house in a packing case. No, I agree with Paul. Scott will take one look at the conditions they live under and he'll come home.
That's if his pride doesn't get in the way.
My brother, the last thing he needs now is another disappointment.
Well, yeah, you're right. The odds are against this being the girl, but, well, Daphne's an old mate, so when she asks for a favour, we pull all the stops out.
She's not here. She's gone.
Ah, that's too bad. Anyway, we don't know if she's the girl we're trying to find.
Oh, she's the one. Name's Kim. Saw it all on TV.
Yeah, that's her. Well, thanks, Sonia.
Who wants her anyway?
Oh, my brother's a friend of hers. Well, he's sort of blaming himself for all of this, you see.
Look, if she does come back, why don't you get her to give Scott a ring, okay? Just to let him know she's okay.
Tell her yourself. Kim, it's all right. You can come out. I won't go back.
Fair enough, but I don't think that's why Paul is here.
I know why he's here. Can you tell Scott it's got nothing to do with him? I often thought about running away. Had to happen.
Will you ring Scott?
Maybe. Yeah, I'll ring him, but I don't want to see him.
Kim, whatever it is with your parents, can't you sort it out somehow? But you can't go on living
I'm
here.
living here. Unless you tell them where I am, then I'll just move on.
Have you thought about what you're going to do? Or how you're going to survive?
I'll get a job.
Look, do you want me to give your mother and father a message?
Just tell them I'm okay. I really am. No worries.
Well, if you need any help, Sonia knows where to contact me.
Yeah.
If you tell them where I am, I'm just going to run away again.
Look, I know that. Let's go.
Kim, how can you give up your home for this?
Paul.
Take a look around.
Come on.
You must have thought there was some chance you were the dad, though.
Yeah, of course the idea crossed my mind, but Kim told me that Bradley was the father.
Why?
I thought it was true. I got the dates wrong.
How does Mr. Udagowan fit into all of this?
I contacted him looking for work. I told him my story and how it happened at the Erinsborough, his motel. He felt sorry for me, gave me money.
Yeah, okay, but when did you realise Paul was the dad?
When my boys were born.
Because of the dates. Why didn't you tell Paul then?
Paul had made his feelings quite clear.
What does that mean?
Are you suggesting she should get rid of the baby?
Why should she have the baby if she doesn't want it?
I told them about Kim.
You knew about this?
Yeah.
Well, why the hell didn't you say something? You're supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
I did. I teed it up for the two of them to go to a clinic.
What? Are you suggesting she should get rid of the baby?
It wasn't like that.
Look, I just sent them for advice, that's all.
Paul-
Well, why should she have the baby if she doesn't want it?
And who are you to decide?
No one. It's up to Kim to decide, but at least she should have a choice.
Stop it. What's the point of arguing?
Look, when I suggested it, I had no idea that I was the father. If I'd known that,
I should have told you sooner, but you are Paul's sons.
Amy! Amy!
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
She shouldn't be alone.
Yeah, well, I'll go and get her.
I think you guys have a bit to talk through. I'll go help him.